morning, I am your host and you are watching PV Legal's daily newsletter. Today, I bring you a landmark judgment delivered by the Supreme Court of India on the 7th of April, 2026. A ruling that every bank employee, every HR manager and every service law practitioner must know. The case is UCO Bank and others versus SK Srivastava. Citation 2026 INSC 328. Decided by a bench of Justice J.K. Maheshwari and Justice Vijay Bishnoi. Here is what happened. The respondent, SK Srivastava, was a manager in UCO Bank. In October 2010, he submitted a notice of voluntary retirement, giving the mandatory 3-month notice. The notice period was to expire on the 4th of January 2011. Now, during this notice period, the bank issued a show cause notice, but the bank never passed any formal order refusing the voluntary retirement within those 3 months. A letter of refusal was eventually sent in June 2011, 6 months after the notice period had already expired, and that letter was never even delivered to the employee. Then, 8 months after the respondent had stopped attending work, the bank charge sheeted him and ultimately dismissed him. The Supreme Court was unambiguous. The proviso to Regulation 29-2 of the UCO Bank Pension Regulations is crystal clear. If the authority does not refuse retirement before the expiry of the notice period, retirement becomes effective automatically. No positive act of acceptance is needed, but a positive act of refusal is absolutely mandatory, and it must be communicated within the notice period. The court held that the show cause notice did not constitute disciplinary proceedings. The court reaffirmed across these pari materia provisions, the law is uniform. Silence by the employer within the notice period is not refusal. You cannot dismiss someone who is no longer your employee. The Supreme Court directed UCO Bank to pay all post-retiral and pensionary benefits along with interest. The lesson for employers is clear: act promptly and act within the notice period. Administrative inaction is not a legal weapon. This is your host, signing off for PV Legal's daily newsletter. Stay informed, stay vigilant.